Well, welcome to a wet day here in Pennsylvania. Just gonna be out for a little bit today. There are some more storms coming. Got a lot of rain last night. You can probably hear the stream behind me flowing pretty fast. But I'm here at the Lebanon Reservoir. I've been here a number of times before in the past, but we're gonna go check out the Swatara iron furnace. Another old friend of mine that I haven't really been to in a while. We're gonna go check it out. Also, I want to share some mail with you today. Got a couple pieces of mail to share. And we might actually hike up to the reservoir as well. If we don't get too wet, we'll see what happens. Alright, and as always, you never know what else we'll find. I do want to show you all these butterflies flying around everywhere. There's a ton of them. You might be able to see them in the video a little bit here. Or maybe not. And there's just a ton of butterflies flying around here. I don't know if the camera's picking them up. Yeah, most of the ones flying around are tiger swallowtails all over the place. There are some darker ones down here. One just flew off. Let me see if I can zoom in on this one here. These are, I think these are spice bush swallowtails. That's a good picture there. And down here you can see the stream. It is flowing pretty heavy. There's butterflies down there too. And just up here is our friend, the Swatara iron furnace. Yeah, so let's go ahead and walk on up to our friend here. Of course, this one has been restored to some extent, but as we get up closer, you'll still be able to see some signs of distress from over the years. Of course, these iron furnaces, date back to the 1800s. They make pig iron at these. Pretty cool looking. And you can see from that footage that this structure is rather large, just like the other ones I've showed you in other videos. Because we were recently at the Victoria iron furnace. Yeah, you can see there's quite a nice little crack going up the side, and it's even bulging out right there up in the middle. They do have some stuff at the top. I think they've been working on this over the years to preserve it. Like this part right here was restored. That I know for sure. Oh, look at that. You can see the metal reinforcement bending there. But this part was restored. You can kind of see the difference in the age of the rock there when it was put up. There's looking inside. And we will walk in there, I believe. I think there's a larger opening on the other side. Pretty cool. Yeah, so let's come around the other side. Lots of stonework here. Yeah, we should be able to make it in over here. But over here is the you see a channel here, or ditch. This is for the water, and there you can see the little culvert that goes on the road into that stream we showed up earlier. Because around over here is where the bellows were that operated, you know, to force air into the furnace. And actually, up behind the furnace is an old water channel where water was diverted further up that way from the stream to bring water to the furnace. And this is where the water went back to the stream down there. And we may take a look at that water channel later. I was here about 3 years ago, filmed a little bit of that, but let's check this out. Oh, let's get my flashlight. Well, maybe we don't need a flashlight just yet. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's where we were looking in earlier, down there. Wow, because it's a little bit dark in here. Let me get the flashlight out. Hopefully. Yeah. Oh, and this one has the lining. That brick lining is complete in here. Yeah, they do have it plugged at the top with some plywood. Keep the rain out. You have the lining on this one is complete. Because remember that Victoria furnace where the brick lining was collapsing. Like here you can see where it's broken away a little bit. There's like actually a gap back in there. It's pretty cool. Yeah. There you can see how it was restored. These rocks right here are not. They might be original to this area, but they have been reapplied to this spot. All right. Of course, out this way is where the pig iron would flow out after it was melted out of the iron ore. Out there we go. I just met a viewer a few minutes ago. I picked up some of the trash that was in here, take it back to the Jeep, and he recognized me. Up here is, like I said, is the Lebanon Reservoir. There's a dam up here, it belongs to the city of Lebanon. So there's some people up there associated with that working up here today. I'm assuming because of all the rain we had. That was always cool to meet our viewer. And I do just want to quick address the trash issue. I've mentioned this in other videos, but you know, when I encounter trash at places, you know, sometimes I pick it up, take it with me, and sometimes I don't. I just don't always film it. I'm not a big, you know, these videos are not about me and how, you know, making, you know, myself out to be something great. So I don't always, you know, film the picking up of trash and whatever. If I do, sometimes I do. If I don't, I don't. In a place like this, where I can just pick it up and take it down to the Jeep, which is just down there, that's great. Other places where I'm hiking miles and miles, I'm not going to carry around a big bag of trash with me in the woods. Some people get it, some people don't understand that. But a place like this, yeah, I can. There's other places where I go that are close to the Jeep, but there's just bagfuls and bagfuls of trash. But a place like this, you know, I can take it home, and I do. I just don't always film it, so that's not going to answer all the critics out there, but that's the way it is. So, all right. So anyway, we're back on this side of the furnace. Let's go up top, because they would load these furnaces from the top. From up here, there's a flat area up there, and back in the day, there would have been. You can think of it kind of like a bridge or something that would go over to the top of this, and it'd load the iron ore and the charcoal or the coal in from the top. That's how these operated. We'll see if we can find that water channel again. It should be over here. Because right down here, right down there is the water channel I pointed out earlier. Look at it from the back side here. Always love the old stonework too. Alright, so here's a little path, it looks like, sort of. Let's walk up this way. Yeah, when I was here, oh man, like three years ago maybe, it was winter time. All this growth wasn't here. You can see some more old stonework up here. That water channel is up here somewhere. And there's lots of broken glass up here too, but anyway. See if we can find that water channel. Oh yeah, I forgot this was up here. Some more foundations of something. Not sure what this was. So I'm pretty sure down in there is the old water channel. You can maybe barely make out the curves of it. And it goes up for quite a ways up that way. Not going through there today. A bit overgrown. But like I said, I did walk all along that at one point. Alright, we'll walk down to the furnace again, and I think I'm gonna take some time to share some mail with you. So the guys I mentioned earlier, they came back and they gave me a ride down to the dam, and it's pretty awesome. It's, what do you say, 2.7 inches? Almost 3 inches of rain. Yeah, a ton of rain, and I'll turn you around here. It's like really coming out.
Get the truck on.
Look at that. This is the dam here. That's a lot of water. It is the first time I've seen it with this much water flowing over. And back that way is the iron furnace. So they let me in the gate because there's a little plaque here. I was talking to, what's your name again?
My name's Tim.
Tim, yeah. He has a YouTube channel too. I'll mention that later. But we're talking. There's a billion gallons of water behind this concrete. It's slightly unnerving to think about that. What was it? Ground pilot images?
That's it. Ground
and
pilot
then there's the other one.
My other one is for RC cars, and that's ready to run RC.
All right, so you can check those out. I've seen some of his ground pilot ones. Yeah, so down there is where we were earlier, and
That's
then
where we were down there. Yeah.
now we're going in through the gate. So I've never been here before. Of course, these guys work for the water authority, so. Wow.
Just don't take footage like inside the building.
All right. So I'm still getting a tour, but in the one office area, they have a picture of what the furnace looked like when they were restoring it. So that's pretty cool. You see how they have it all wrapped up and everything. All right. And here, well, we're back outside again, but here you can look down. Make sure I hold my camera. You can look down on the overflow. Whoa. That's enough of that. It is a beautiful spot up here though. Okay, so that was pretty cool. I wasn't expecting that. I was getting ready to show you guys some mail and stuff, and then they pulled back up, and yeah, they offered to take me up there, so that was cool to see the top of the dam. They took me into one building, but I didn't film in there for obvious reasons. So that was cool to be up top and see it from that perspective. Yeah, all right, so now we're gonna sit down and check out some mail. I will say, most of you know I have a fear of heights, but being on top of that dam and looking down on the overflow, that was pretty cool. It's kind of creepy too, but all right, let's show you some mail. All right, so I found a place to sit, share the mail with you. You can probably hear the stream down there. Might still be see some of those butterflies flying around. But one thing I got from those guys was a cool information sheet about the history of this area. It's called High Bridge area. So we might be back here again someday. But they The dark clouds are coming in, so let's get to this mail. The first I want to share is a series of books and comics that a viewer sent from Mel Taylor, and they are books that he wrote himself. A couple of comic books, bootleg comic books they're called, and they're not superhero comics and they're not funny comics. These two I've read already. I was trying to find a word to describe these, and the word introspective came to mind, and then I read his letter again, and that's how he described his comic books. So they're very introspective. They make you think. And the book I haven't read yet, but it seems to be the same way. Oh, I started the book. It's also kind of deep, I'm gonna call it. Fast Falls the Eventide. Actually, in one of the comics, it's actually these are not, like I said, these are not superhero comics, but in the one place there's just two guys out in nature, you know, comparing their experience with like superheroes from a comic book. It's kind of interesting. So thanks for the books, Mel, and the comics. He also sent me a kind letter as well. I will finish this one then. Let's see what else we got here. Got some cards. Oh, I got another, Katie, 4-Leaf Clover, sent me another little book on herbs and stuff. I knew this one was coming too. So I am doing those videos on edible plants and stuff, so these come in handy. She also sent me a pin, if I can find it. I have a box here of stuff. Oh, where is it? Oh, here it is. You can see it. It's a little Bigfoot pin. I don't know if that's showing up there. A little Bigfoot pin. So thanks again, Katie. Yeah, I got a whole box here to share with you in a moment. Put this back in. So I'm just getting situated here. Okay, I got a card here. I will save that one, because that's from the guy who sent me the box. Oh yeah, Marty. Actually, I'll be right back. There's something I gotta get from the Jeep that I forgot. Alright, I'm back quick. Sorry if I'm kind of rushing, but there's dark clouds coming, so we gotta move. Not that these mails aren't important. Yeah, got a nice homemade card from Marty. And sent me some more beef jerky, which I love, and a huge hunk of cheddar cheese with salami inside of it, or scraps of salami. So I haven't cracked this open yet. Normally I like to eat this on camera, but I'm running out of time with the storm coming. But thank you, Marty. This will definitely get eaten. I do like the homemade cards. I mean, I like the other cards too, but homemade cards are kind of neat. And got another card from Davey. Kind of a cool, one of those holographic cards. The cat. It is a birthday card. It's not my birthday though, but he scratched out birthday. It says happy birthday, happy flying with the drone. So thanks, Dave. Let's see what else we got here. Let me get back to you tomorrow. Right, I'm just gonna keep track of my stuff here. Oh, thanks for the financial gift too, Marty. That's always appreciated. But then, the box. This is from Sam. Thanks for the gas card, Sam. And he has a kind letter for me here. I think those are chickadees on the front there. And of course, imagine he's having heart surgery soon. So I hope that goes well. He might have had that already, I don't know. But he sent me a box of goodies in here. So some of these I've opened up already. There's some of these Slim Jims beef jerky. That's already been opened. I've been munching on those. They're the little snack size ones. I've also opened up, he sent me several Snicker packs, the smaller size ones. You can tell this one's already been opened. I've been munching on those. Well, I guess you don't munch on candy bars, but... Oh, some of those caramel creams. Notice the bag is already open. And a couple of different trail mix bags. So thank you, Sam, for those gifts. You know, these food gifts, I do take these things on hikes and trips, and they do, you know, and it does help me make these videos, keeps me fed. So, thank you once again for all the mail. I do greatly appreciate it. It's always fun to go to the post office and have a package there waiting for me. So I do appreciate it. I just appreciate all your support. Even days like this where I met a viewer that works here at the dam and took me a ride in their truck up to see some stuff that I normally wouldn't be able to see, so it's just pretty cool. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'm gonna get into the Jeep. Starting to hear some distant thunder and we'll be heading home. So once again, thank you.